Well, we're getting ready to head over to a little lake long in the distance. We're using the trolling motor to get us over there. Pulling my son Cole and Brandy in the 10-foot golden hawk. We're gonna go and see if we can't catch some bluegills and crappies today. You guys ready? Yeah? How about you, baby? Sitting there lounging in the fall time. Look at that monster! First fish of the trip, we got a trolling rod set up in this canoe in the 12-9 golden hawk. Little dinky northern here, but I'm gonna let him go. What we're doing is we're actually trolling one rod to our spot where we're gonna crappie fish in hopes of catching a pike or something just for a tight line. And we got one. Caden got one on this spinning rod he's using is a HMG Fenwick, one of my favorite rods for pan fishing / bass and walleye rods. So see if we can't catch another one. Nice crappie. This one.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Big nugget. Not at all. Not bad at all.
We went across one lake to get into another lake using the trolling motor. What we did is we used the trolling motor to pull the other canoe in. Mainly just so nobody's getting too worn out paddling. We went a long ways to get in here. And what we're doing today is we're catching crappies and bluegills and occasionally a perch. My son Cole had a nice crappie on a little while ago, and a muskie actually came up and grabbed it and had him on for about 3 seconds before he got off. The setup that I'm using is a Berkeley Lightning spinning rod. They're pretty nice rods. They're a little bit more stout. They're going to give you a little bit more bend in the rod, especially if you're going up and down river channels and you got all those tree branches leaning over the edges and you got to worry about your rod banging against stuff. These are pretty heavy duty rods. They're not going to break on you. The setup that I'm using to fish with here is a Rod & Bob's Revolution X weighted bobber. One of the smaller ones. This is a dual slot. Dual slot, what you can do is you can pull down. It's got 2 different slots on the bobber. This one you can double wrap your line on it and let it go, and that's going to give you your stationary float and stay in that position. If you want to use it as a slip bobber, you buy a slip bobber knot, you stick it in the secondary one, you put your slip bobber knot on, and then that bobber can slide back and forth just like a slip bobber works. Right now I'm using it as a stationary float. I'm dropping it about 3 feet below the bobber, and we're fishing in 6 to 7 feet of water. I've got bait rigs, tackle, Panfish Cobra jig on here. Pretty small jig. They've got a nice curve to them, and they hook up really well, especially on bluegills and crappies. Another thing that we're using, I'm tipping these jigs with Gulp Alive 1-inch minnows. This one happens to be the Emerald Shiner. It's actually like a green and a light gray on the other side. I use these. I used white, and I use the straight gray ones. But these ones seem to be working really well today, and I'm putting the fish in the boat for us. So we're just going to continue to float around and rip the snot out of some fish in the golden hawks. One of the things that definitely helps if you got 2 canoes. It can be kind of a turd if it's windy out like it is today. You got a little bit of a wind, but if you don't want to make everybody have to paddle and fish the whole time, just tie a rope from one canoe to the other. We got the square stern here, and I've got a 30-pound thrust trolling motor on the rear. What I can do with that is we'll do a drift, we'll fish that down, and then I'll fire the trolling motor up and we'll go back up and just re-drift it. And then at the end of the day, if we do end up having to paddle back because of no battery power, you're not dead tired at the end of the day trying to get back to the truck.
Well, sounds like a good one. Nice. Look at that. I'm sitting there looking at you and I set the hook just in case and there was a fish on there. cast over by that weed flat. Here we go. Look at that one. Crappie! There you go. Oh, I had one too. You got a good one, it looks like. Big crappie. Nice job. You want to hold him? Put your thumb right in there. Hold them out a little bit farther from you. Like, there you go. Cast back over there. Reel up. There you go. Cast back to where you just were. There's more there. Yeah.
Is that a good enough knot?
It's a good one.
Oh, it's
What the fudge?
Crappie. Beetle spin. Cool.
Beetle spin with a
Trolling back. End of the day here on our little fishing adventure. And we've got actually a homemade beetle spin here. Let me turn around. Got a homemade beetle spin and a jig that I poured actually out of a do-it mold that I've had for years, and a little bit of flash tinsel on there. Heading back to load up the canoes, and we got another crappie. Not exactly what I was hoping to catch, but hey, beggars can't be choosers.